So I've been asking friends and colleagues for recipes I can play with, and this one is a cocktail, which sort of doesn't go along with the Father Can Cook theme, other than all my kids are grown and I can share cocktails with them when they're home. So this is a coin-style margarita. So this is the recipe as received from Ryan, my buddy, via email. Looks easy enough. Let's get after it. Okay, here's the team. First off, that Crowler beer is not going in the drink. I just put it there because Ryan's Brewery is Bruz Beers, and it's a shameless plug. So let's talk about coin style. That term comes from the term silver coin style, and the silver applies to what kind of tequila you use, whether you're going to use the clear stuff or the golden stuff. And silver coin apparently is made with clear, so that's what we're going with. The flowery orange bottle is the orange liqueur, bottle of agave to sweeten things up, and a couple of limes. The rest of the accoutrement is that ball canning jar is what I'm going to serve it in. All of my measuring apparatus are for mixing and measuring amounts, because some of the recipe is in ounces and some is in cups, and so I wanted to be able to make sure I can hit the right things, especially with the variable ingredient agave. So the recipe calls for a quarter cup of lime juice. A quarter cup is 2 ounces, which is 4 tablespoons. I'm not sure how many limes that is, so I'm going to squeeze and measure and see. And as it turns out, 2 limes is a little bit less than a quarter cup, so that's what I'm going to go with. And afterwards, I might move it up to 3. Okay, so now 3 ounces of the tequila. That's easy enough to pull off. And after that's going to be an ounce of this orange liqueur, again easy to do, and then after that is the variable ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and pour this over ice now, so that we can start adding the agave to taste. Okay, so first step is to taste it with no agave. Wow, it's really strong, because that's basically all tequila and orange liqueur. I have Rose taste it, and she goes, wow, that's really strong. It could use a little something. So we're going to start with a half teaspoon of agave, and we're basically going to do this in half teaspoon increments until we think we've found what we like. So mix that up, have another taste. Definitely better. We'll ask Rose her opinion, and she goes, yeah, definitely better, but yeah, I could probably still use a little more, so we'll go with another half teaspoon. And try a little taste, and it turns out it needed 1 more, so a teaspoon and a half of this agave is what Rose and I liked. So this is Ryan and Rachel. They have Bruz Beers up in North Denver. It's a Belgian house, probably the best Belgian beer in Colorado. And Ryan says this is Rachel's recipe, so if you get the opportunity after the apocalypse to stop in, or even go do a pickup because they're serving crawlers now, please do so, and you can let Rachel know that you loved it. I know I did. So don't forget your local purveyors, whether it be a winery or brewery or a restaurant that you could do pickup from. Ryan and Rachel are great people, and there's millions of them out there. So don't forget, just because you enjoyed someplace before the apocalypse, there's a pretty good chance there's a way you can still interact with them. So I recommend you do so.